So look at the title right now and let me know if you think this is a good thing for Ledger users. They can now buy assets from Coinbase without first transferring assets out of their wallets. Yeah, it's an integration. The integration means that Ledger Live users can purchase assets from Coinbase, the exchange, without first having to transfer crypto off of their hardware wallets. Is that massive or not? How many users does Ledger have? Is it in the millions? Because if so, that could be a big boost for Coinbase. I don't know what type of agreement Coinbase has with Ledger in terms of how they're paying. Is there any profit sharing agreement for like the transaction costs? I don't know. But this article will make it seem as if this is a plus for Ledger users. This is from Decrypt. Crypto exchange Coinbase and digital asset platform Ledger have teamed up to add Coinbase Pay to their Ledger Live app. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The integration means that Ledger Live users will be able to purchase digital assets directly from Coinbase without first having to transfer their crypto off their hardware wallet. That also means that Ledger Live users can a variety of payment methods, including ACH, Visa, MasterCard, to buy assets from Coinbase and have them automatically sent to their Ledger device. Now, what is Coinbase really up to? They're being sued by the SEC. Coinbase is trying to evolve and seemingly look like they're trying to break away from the structure of the traditional financial markets with all of the scrutiny and regulatory hurdles that businesses have to go through. Why would they integrate their capabilities with a hardware wallet to where people won't have to go through the traditional hurdles to buy cryptocurrency off of an American-based business, Coinbase? Look at the article though. It goes on to read that Ledger has sold approximately 6 million of its hardware wallets. 6 million. Increasing Coinbase customer base by 6 million. So do you think more people will utilize their Ledger instead of actually going to Coinbase, to the exchange, taking their cryptocurrency that they just transfer off their hardware wallet and purchase it from Coinbase? Or would they rather use the Ledger device? Considering that some crypto users have more than one, the company's chief experience officer, I don't know if that's supposed to be experience or executive, maybe AI wrote this article, Ian Rogers estimates that, including people who use devices sold by its competitors, only about 10 million people worldwide have bought into the idea of self-custody for their crypto asset. What does that mean? Self-custody, meaning that you hold your own assets, right? You hold it yourself. You don't have another responsible party holding your cryptocurrency, like a safe deposit box in a traditional bank. That is not self-custody. You're relying upon the bank to keep your assets safe. So only about 10 million people, according to Ian, will rather self-custody their cryptocurrency. Other people outside of that is either having their cryptocurrency maintained from a custodian, or they're keeping it on the exchange to where it could be hacked. And we see how often within the cryptocurrency space, somebody's getting hacked and the cryptocurrency gone. So if they can continue to push self-custody, then this integration with Coinbase and Ledger Live will be a good thing. Maybe that's why Coinbase is going this direction. It's because they know eventually people will want no one to custody their cryptocurrency. They would rather hold it themselves. So maybe Coinbase is trying to get ahead of the game so that they can be ready for this onslaught of individuals willing to self-custody their own cryptocurrency. Makes sense. To self-custody crypto means to maintain a private key that, when paired with a public key that's assigned to a wallet, allows the asset to be spent, traded, or transferred. A custodial wallet makes the keeping of that private key the job of a third-party company like a cryptocurrency exchange or software wallet company. See? Now, the reality is, if not self-custody, then why crypto? This is what Ian said while speaking to Decrypt earlier this week. But he's not dogmatic about self-custody being the only way that users should store their Bitcoin. He compared having multiple ways to custody crypto to the number of different bank accounts any one family might have. Very few families commit all of their assets to any one or one type of account. True. So, you just want to have ownership. That's what he goes on to say, and I quote, "And at the end of the day, you also have ownership. It's yours." So with this integration from Coinbase to Ledger Live, without no other hurdles of transferring your assets out of your ledger and placing it on Coinbase, you still have ownership. Think about it. Now, let's look at the price chart for Coinbase. Okay, let's see if that's a good thing. Now you can see from our price prediction, let me zoom in so you guys can see it. We anticipated the market in Coinbase to go down, and it really did not do that. So what does it mean in terms of price action? Well, it means that the market is definitely still bullish. There's still more demand into the market to where Coinbase did not fall below our first buy zone. We identified this area already as a buy zone. And the price in Coinbase came from $185 and nested right here around 120. Buyers maintained that level, and now the market is shooting higher. Even right now in the pre-market, the market is up $151.25 in pre-market. Earnings is due to be released on the 15th, tomorrow. Are they getting ahead of what's about to be released? So yeah, this market is strong. So if we were to get out on our trade, our price prediction here, we will be down 13.75%. Yeah, the market didn't go no lower than the buy zone. Like, that's something that we can't control. We can only pay attention and observe. And that shows us that this market in Coinbase is a lot bullish than what we originally surmised. So let's go ahead and get rid of this sell zone, because apparently that's not restricting price movement higher in Coinbase. This is our next target. Plain and simple. We might hit that today. So you guys see this video, it might have already been touched, especially in the pre-market. Here it is on the 2-day chart. I don't like that 2-day bar though, gotta be honest. I don't like how it ended. Even though we're starting out $151.19. That 2-day bar is a slight cause of alarm. 3-day. Same thing on the 3. Here's Coinbase on the 5. Okay. So what this market is kind of telling me is, yeah, we're bullish, but it may not be sustained that long, because the 2, the 3, and the 5-day chart all reflects weakness, but apparently the demand is on the short term. So like when I look at this on the 330-minute chart first, look at how bullish that market is in Coinbase. Even off of the weakness that occurred yesterday, this market is still shooting up. So we definitely need to be careful at this sell zone right here. I'm just saying, be careful, because that may be the high right there around 160. We've already positioned and laid it out on the chart. So if it doesn't break above this area, you already know the reason why. Okay. And then I'm going to draw another one, another sell zone, because that's going to be our second target into the market in Coinbase. The weekly time frame, you guys can see from our proprietary software that we got that indicator of buy triggered there. So maybe market in Coinbase is going to go a lot higher than 160. Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at this on the daily chart, because I'm actually finished. And we're going to play the strength to the upside. Now, we already know pre-market's up there. Okay. I can only trade it to where the last official trade was during market open, which is at 140.44. So that's where I'm going to start the price prediction. So from there, either at the low or the high of the first sell zone, at the high is 14.72%. Then my second target is going to be at the second sell zone, either at the low or the high. At the high is around 25%. Okay. Let me refresh this buy zone here to right around there. And I'm done. You're up next. Give me your price prediction. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.